Hello and welcome back to my channel, Miami Star Tarot. Today I am doing a reading for Pisces. This is going to be a kind of like a love reading, sexual energy reading for, sorry, need to straighten this out. This is going to be for the month of June 2021. I am going to shuffle 6 cards and read what the energy brings in the cards. And you know, this is going to be for the whole month of June. It doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be only June, but it's beginning of summer sort of vibes. Again, this is sexual energy, so if you are not interested in hearing anything sexual or possibly sexual, then maybe you don't want to watch this video. Now, this is not going to be pornographic type of sexual, because I've also had someone mad at me for that because there wasn't enough sex. This is about like sexual energy and love more than anything. Okay, so Pisces, this is going to be energy for you for the month of June. Sorry I had to do that spiel, but I feel like I have disappointed a couple people in the past because it wasn't like juicy enough for their taste. All right, so I'm going to start by shuffling the cards. This is for Pisces, sexual energy for June. I have to be really careful how I shuffle these cards as well. They're very, they're not as bendy. This is not my favorite way to shuffle, but it's going to have to do. They take on a strange shape if I shuffle them differently. All right, Pisces, we need 6 cards for Pisces. I'm going to try a very gentle shuffle this way. All right, so this is June 2021 for Pisces. Sexual energy. Okay, for some reason, some of these really want to come out. All right, so here I have, and this is my first video for this, this series, and so I may be doing some adjusting. So I hope you don't mind that. All right. All right. So Pisces, I am seeing some pretty good cards here as far as love and sexual energy goes. All right. So the underlying energy here for you right now, Pisces, is the 8 of Cups. And the 8 of Cups is about, it could be about leaving things behind to start something new. It could also be about just finding something that works a little bit more for you than what you already have. And what I am seeing down here is wonderful. It's a really good energy for you, Pisces. So you have the 7 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 2 of Wands. So I feel like by leaving behind something, by turning your back and walking away from it, you are going to actually be like choosing a path for yourself. And you can see in the card here, they're not, the decks are all different, but I like this deck here because there is something very special about this deck. Some of the images that really kind of bring to light some of the things that are going on with the card. So you see the sun is rising out into the distance. So for you right now, Pisces, what that is saying is that you are going to be opening new doors. You are leaving something that is not working for you behind, because you're either feeling a calling or you're feeling a connection with somebody else. This could be leaving a relationship that you're in right now. It could possibly be that you've already left the relationship, but you're maybe emotionally going to start moving toward I think, more opportunities. And opportunity is here because you do have the Wheel of Fortune down here next to choice. Okay, so the Two of Wands. And the wands are about, you know, fiery spirits and energy, beginnings, sparks, and things that kind of make you happy. Okay, versus it is about emotions as well, because all these cards have an element of emotion. But this is more about like beginnings. Okay, wood starts fire, and fire can get out of control. You can control fire. It's just, I know that's kind of a weird analogy, but the wands really are about the fire that lives within your heart, within your mind. It's exciting. It's warm. It can get really hot. An ember can last a really long time. Like it just, the wands are all about like that energy of keeping things alive. Okay. Or bringing life to things as well. You do have the Seven of Pentacles. So what I'm getting here is that for some of you Pisces out there, you've been kind of waiting for this moment to happen. Okay. And for some of you, it's been maybe a friendship that you are kind of engaged in, and nothing's really happened because either you're previously involved or they're previously involved. So maybe it's just the timing wasn't right. But you do have the Seven here of Pentacles, and that means that there is something established between your connection with this other person. So for a lot of you, it's not a new connection, or it's not new in a sense. I mean, it's new because maybe the romantic part of it is new, but it's not like maybe this person is not new in your life. Maybe you guys are friends. Maybe you're colleagues. Maybe you grew up together. Maybe they're your neighbor or something like that. And it's kind of just been something that's been brewing in both your hearts, but nothing's ever come of it. Okay. Now you do have the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune in this case, what I am seeing is from something that you've been really longing for, waiting for, to make the choice. The Wheel of Fortune is going to kind of push you over the edge. It is time for you to bring, I think, your attention and maybe your intentions and put them on the table with this other person. Maybe it's already happening. Maybe you're noticing that you guys are sort of gravitating toward each other more. And it's just like nature's way of pushing you to do what you need to do. With the Two of Wands, I feel like this connection with this person is really going to take you to a new direction in where you're going to head in your life. And I mean, when I say new direction, it could be like this could turn into a relationship that you weren't expecting to happen. For some of you, it could mean that you might be moving somewhere to keep this relationship going. Maybe someone's going to come move in to be closer to you. There are a lot of things that could be happening. Either way, over here, this connection is going to be the beginning of something different and something new for you. But because this is your underlying energy, like you really need to know how to let go of whatever, like if it's a previous relationship or you've been hurt in the past, like you kind of just need to turn your back on that and move forward. Okay. Because unless you're moving forward, nothing's going to happen. And with this energy here, it's your acknowledgement that this connection up here exists. Okay. Now you do have, and this is also a sexual type of energy. I feel like this person is going to bring to you some type of like adventurous type of sexual energy for you. And maybe I feel like you may just find it a little bit liberating with this person. Like, I don't know what kind of sexual like experiences you've had in the past, but this person's going to provide you with something that's going to, I think, also open your eyes to new experiences sexually. Okay. On the bottom down here, you have the Nine of Cups, the Magician, and the Page of Cups. There's a lot of emotion right here. The Magician is, I think, the card that stands out to me the most, because I feel that what this card is saying is between your wish fulfillment and your love interest is control on your side. So you are completely in control of what happens and how this relationship unfolds, how it matures. If you want to keep things casual, you can have them casual. If you're looking for more of a deep connection with this person, more long term, I think that this is in your control. Okay. Now there is no secret. From what I'm seeing here is that the person that we're talking about up here, that the Wheel of Fortune is turning, and it's almost like you're naturally gravitating toward this person. I feel with this Magician here that this person has been working really hard to get your attention, working to make you look at them a little bit more. Maybe they've been trying to impress you a little bit more lately, but they're going to get their attention, your attention. They're going to get you. And I feel like, you know, that you're wanting them to. And if you guys are not together right now, it's simply because of this card right here, things that you have not been able to let go. You have not been walking the right direction, or you haven't taken the right path toward this person. Now, I'm also seeing some very strong sexual energy between the two of you down here. I feel like this person seriously has a lot of thoughts about you, a lot of fantasies about you. That I think that you are probably the star in most of their sexual fantasies. And I think that they imagine themselves doing a lot of things with you. And you know, with this Page of Cups here, so the Page of Cups is it's the most immature of all. And I don't mean immature in a bad way, but it's like the beginning stages of things. There's the Page, there's the Knight, the Queen, and the King. The Page is obviously the baby, but it's also like the beginnings of love, and it could be the beginnings of just like an emotion developing emotionally toward you. I do see a lot of sexual energy versus like deep love for you right now, and I think this person just spends a lot of time imagining what it would be like to be sexually involved with you. So I think there's a lot of fantasizing on their side of things. You know, with this Nine of Cups and the Magician is a manifester. They create things, they make things happen, and they also seem to appear to certain people as everything the other person wants. And they can be master manipulators as well. I don't think this person is technically manipulating you, Pisces. I think that you are all for it. And whatever they're feeling for you, I think you're feeling it for them as well. Okay. I think this person is probably, I don't want to say they're more free-spirited than you are, because I feel like a lot of Pisces are somewhat on the higher end of being free-spirited. But I think this person is just, they kind of live for the moment type of person. Okay. And I really can't tell you what their sign is. I couldn't really tell you, but if this sounds familiar to you, you know who it is, obviously. Okay. But you are definitely on their mind a lot. And I think that they think of lots of scenarios of what they would like to do with you and how they could get to you. And I think that they have a lot of plans in their head as to what they want to do. And although some of it is, a lot of it at this point is just kind of on the surface deep, and a lot of it is due to like a very deep sexual attraction toward you, it doesn't mean that it can't turn to more. Okay, but right now it's just kind of the beginning stages. It's about lust more than anything. But I think it's not something that you're going to necessarily turn away if the opportunity presents itself, Pisces. So I think for June, there's definitely an opportunity to, at the very least, hook up. At the very best, begin a new connection with someone that you are super, super attracted to and you've had your eye on for a little bit, okay? So Pisces, I think your energy for the month of June is wide open for adventure and possibly some exciting sexual encounters with someone that's obviously thinking the same thing about you, okay? All right, that is all I have for Pisces. Please subscribe, leave me a comment or a thumbs up. I would appreciate any kind of feedback. Bye-bye, Pisces.